Yes.
How do you deal with the stress?
How do I deal with the stress? I eat candy.
That's great.
Yes, it does stress me out, and most of the time it's kind of hard to deal with the stress because you still have to keep studying and studying, and then all the teachers get on to you about it. It's not fair, I don't think, so I don't really cope with it.
Yes, it does stress me out because it's kind of thinking like everyone makes the ACT a big deal and they say that like your future is based off of your ACT because it has a big impact on whether or not you get accepted into a college that you want. And so it really does stress you out because it's just one test and it kind of makes it seem like it's an all or nothing sort of situation.
I don't know. I really don't know how to answer that.
No, I don't think it's that important of like a test.
I don't think so because it's one test and I don't think our future should be based off of a test that we took that's all multiple choice that people can just memorize.
I guess.
Why?
It's just boring.
I'm against it because I do not think that colleges should base us on test scores.
I am against the ACT because I think that it doesn't test our intelligence, it tests our ability to memorize things.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I do. I think that we're trying to make the most well-rounded students that we possibly can.
You know, they have to get through their curriculum. We as guidance counselors try to encourage kids to do it on their own.
No.
Why?
Because they only spend like 2 days on it. Half the periods, fill in this bubble, fill in that bubble. Don't fill in this bubble, fill in that one.
I don't think they prepare you enough at all. Like, the only thing they really do about the ACT is like filling out the form and stuff. They don't really talk about what you should expect on it.
I don't think that they prepare us enough because it's a test that is very quick and you know I've only taken it once and I think that it was a lot faster than I expected and it was just different than I expected, so I felt super unprepared going into it.
Yeah, good. Do you think the ACT should be the most important thing that colleges look at to consider a student into a college?
I don't know about most important. I think it's a one-day test, you know, so it's just a little snapshot in time. I think it should be a factor. I have no problem with it being part of that, but the most important, probably not. I think a student's academic record as a whole, you know, from 9th grade to 12th grade is much more indicative of the full amount of their hard work and the, you know, what they've done in the classroom and what they've learned than a one-day test. That being said, I do think the test is important because it kind of gives the colleges an idea of everyone on the same playing field. Everyone takes the same test and that score you can compare from student to student. So,
Okay, thank you. Do you think that it's fair that colleges or a student's college plan are based off how high their ACT score is?
their college plan.
Do you think it's fair that the student's college plan are based off of how high their ACT score is? Like, I can only apply or go to these colleges because my ACT is only this high.
I don't think any college makes that decision solely on the ACT. I think colleges look at the whole student. They look at not only your grades and your transcript, your ACT score, they look at letters of recommendation from teachers, they look at your activities and things that you do, all of that together, community service, leadership activities, all of those go into an admissions decision. So I don't know any school that just uses ACT and that's it. And if you don't get this cutoff score, you're out. it's not usually that way. It's kind of a holistic approach to finding out what the student is as a person as well as a student and how they perform on assessments. So I think it's more of a general approach. I know it's an important factor. The ACT is an important factor, and that's why we want kids to practice. The more you practice, the better you do. It's just like learning a musical instrument or playing a sport. If you practice it every day and you practice the types of questions, you can do better. You can raise your score, just like you can raise your grade if you study every day. So, that's it.
You have one more?
Thank you. Do you have anything else to say?
I think although ACT is not the only factor in an admissions decision, I do know that colleges use ACT scores and GPA and curriculum. And I want to stress the curriculum, that colleges look at what your high school courses are that you took. And they want you to challenge yourself. They want you to take the most rigorous courses that you're capable of, and to push yourself and challenge yourself to take honors classes if you can, take AP classes, take CCP classes if you can. Those kinds of classes are going to prepare you for, one, to do better on the ACT, and two, to be more successful when you get to college. Because not only do you want to get into college, you want to do well once you get there. And your ACT score and your GPA and your curriculum also determine the scholarship money that universities and colleges give out. So there's lots of reasons why those three things are very important. Taking challenging classes, doing well on the ACT, and getting good grades. And if you do those three things, college, you'll be successful in college, I have no doubt. Okay?
Yeah, I can.
Are you ready? Okay. Do you think the ACT should be the most important thing colleges look at to consider a student into college?
It is probably the most valid way. Yeah, it's more reliable than using GPA or anything else like that because of the differences in school. So it's a standardized aspect which makes it more valid and reliable.
Okay.
One, so.
Okay, that's fine.
You're gonna do that again?
Nope. There's just two more. Do you think it's fair that students' colleges' plans are based off of how high their ACT score is?
I think it shouldn't be the only thing used, but again, it is not incredibly valid as far as how you're going to do, but it is fairly reliable in predicting how you're going to do, so it is a good measurement, but it shouldn't be the only thing.
Okay. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Do you think teachers like yourself prepare students enough at all for the ACT, and explain?
I hope so. I mean, a lot of it deals with how to think. I mean, some of it is knowledge and different things like that, so hopefully we're pushing for a lot higher level understanding of things, and that should transfer over to ACT scores, and some of it's ability, and so there's a lot of factors involved that go into ACT as well. So.